Hello, and welcome to Yakuza Death Roll, a series where every time I die or fail at a minigame, I move on to the next game in the Yakuza series. If you're enjoying this content, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share with anyone you think might be interested. And without further ado, we'll get right into it. Alright, let's see. What were we doing? Buy. Oh, that's right. We're buying a figure for the Hikikomori. That's right. I ate too much of the bar. Hey guys, concert was good. Mentioned before, saw Denzel Curry with Kenny Mason, 454 and Clip. And whoo boy, I'm a metalhead. I've gone to plenty of metal concerts. I've been in the mosh. I've been up front in metal shows, like at the barrier, So I've been around. Boy, that Parker sure loves talking about tits. Too bad I'm an ass man. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I just saw that. Oh Lord. Okay, focusing up. I've never been to a show that threw down more. Like, oh holy crap. I'm roughed up, have some new bruises. I've never had to like get out of the mosh because I was worried or like leave being up front because it was like too raucous. But I did have to. It was fucking crazy. It was great. Good time. Really enjoyed it. Oh, hi. Why didn't that work? Have been focusing. I can't pick up the flag. Let go.
And stay down.
I was trying to get into the shop. Thank you. Welcome, sir. Here to buy. Love star figure. Yeah. I do have the money for it. Oh, that's cool. I would love in another life to take care of a bonsai, but on the current setup I have, if I had the chance, I think I've talked about it before. If I had the chance to redo my room from the get-go with like nothing in here, I think I would have set up like something of like a hanging garden or like something like cactuses probably would be included. I love cactuses. A few different things. Maybe a bonsai. I know those are expensive and hard to take care of, but it would have been nice. I guess I'll go make the handoff. Yep. How much do I have? 12. Okay, so I'm getting there. And I haven't really been at risk of dying yet. But I think I'm gonna keep saving rather than boosting health. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Really, guys?
That was... It's nice when you beat people's ass without a real issue. Feels good. Oh no, am I a villain? Oh no, am I a bad guy? Just let me run all the way through here. Really? I thought... Okay. I guess he was here. Oops.
Hey.
I brought you the goods. It's this one, right? Yep, that's the one. Many thanks. How much was it? It's on me. I'm paying you back for last time, remember? Really? Hey, that's pretty generous of you. No worries. Though, wouldn't it have been quicker to go yourself? What can I say? I'm a busy guy. Plus, there's this pre-order about to open up and it's time to man the battle stations. You've always got a good reason to stay cooped up, huh? You never change. No, I shouldn't say that. You've improved a lot, actually. It's all thanks to you, Yakumishi. I might never have made human contact again if it weren't for you reaching out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I realized my voice for him is the same as the voice for Akiyama. Don't at me about it. I have like 2.5 male voices, okay? And then like maybe 3 registers for them. You finally set foot out of your house, only ended up hiding away in a net cafe? Well, the rent's cheap and internet's fast. What more could you want in life? Besides, this is a perfect place for an informant to set up his base of operations. True. You always have been a big help, that's for sure. Either way, I'm lucky to have you. Right back at you. Aw, that's sweet. Once you become friends with someone, you'll sometimes receive items from them when you pay them a visit. If you don't get an item, try coming back later. Okay. That's nice. Some of the people will have a special icon, as shown in the left, and signifying you can become their friend. The more friends you have, the more side cases will be available. Okay, so this is how you get side missions, is by making friends. So I guess the hangouts that I do to level up friendships will count as side missions, and then I do the mini games in between those, if I'm understanding that correctly. Or if you guys think that let me know what you guys think. Give some feedback of if you're more familiar with this system, whether that sounds reasonable or not. In order to become friends with someone, you'll fill up their friendship meter. A person's friendship meter will fill up as you help solve their issues and listen to their concerns. Tries doing some... Okay, yeah, sure. All right, so his is pretty high. So he looks... Will those go back down? This is a smoking space, which I am, my character is a smoker, so. All right, let us be go. I need to grab something to drink though. Now that I'm sitting back down, I can't decide where I like the microphone, whether it's good or bad or not. I guess it's gonna stick right here and hope that this is fine for everybody. All right.
Must we?
Boop. Where is my Where's my button to see how full my meter is? Oh, it's what's surrounding my fight.
What a waste.
I see. Oh, hey, you were cheering for me? This person can become my friend. How are you? Would you be interested in learning about the music fair we're holding? Yeah, sure. Here? Sure. Why not? What's this all about? Well, with every 700 yen purchase you make, you earn a single point. Collect 10 of them to earn a fantastic prize. And what would that be? A limited edition record that's sure to brighten your day. On top of that, each of our branches carries a different record, so please visit us at any store you like. We do have a record player back at the office. You're welcome to try it out anytime. So everything I buy at Popo counts towards a prize. That's not a bad deal. Every purchase over 700. Let's see. $6,000 is so expensive, though. I think I should probably just buy a few of these. Oh, okay. I lied. I'll just buy 2 of them. Okay. Yep. 1 point total. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Is the reason why it's full because okay, so it just starts out with 3 as what's available for me to buy. That's why, and I already had 2 of them. Okay, so that's what the level up is it allows me to get more of that. Let me inside. Intani. Oh, okay, yeah. Our door's over here? Nope, I lied. Where? How do I get inside this building? I've gotten inside before. Yeah, okay, that's what I fucking thought, but it won't let me. The button prompt didn't show up.
Here you go.
Hey, Yagami. The hell were you thinking sending Kaito here by himself? Guy acts like he owns the goddamn place.
All hail King Kaito.
Just sit your ass down, would you?
I love how unserious this guy is. I heard people had a problem with him initially, and maybe it was just growing pains, but like I'm instantly a fan. I really enjoy his attitude.
So, we finally have some details from the cops. Murder specifics, forensic results, even their proof that Hamura's the one who did it.
That's a lot.
Let's see it.
But first... Just don't forget your role in all of this. Especially you, Yagami. At the end of the day, you're just a mercenary. The one who decides how this investigation goes is me. Understand?
You got it. It's your show. Now, why don't we look at those documents, Shintani-sensei?
That's more like it. First up is the crime scene. Around 6 a.m., morning of December 4th. Police get a call about a body in the alleyway behind a moor. The officer who rushed to the scene confirmed the corpse on arrival.
Quick search mode is used when examining pieces of evidence. You'll get a complete view of the object in question on the left side of the screen during quick search mode. The right side of the screen, you'll see an enlarged view of the area as well as a cursor. Okay, yep.
What the?
Victim was a Kansai thug, bottom feeder with the Kyorei clan. Toshiro Kume. Body had a few bruises, but the cause of death is pretty obvious. 2 puncture wounds. straight through the eyes. The cops think the murderer used something like an ice pick, pierced right into his brain.
My eyes hurt just thinking about it.
Oh, you're telling me. Looks
What
like
was
the murder
I?
weapon went through
I was
Kume's
watching
eyes,
something
then tore him out when the
recently,
killer took it back.
and I'm trying to remember what it
Only
was.
natural to think the Tojo was trying to make an example out of him. You know, threaten the Kyorei. So even if Hamura didn't do it, it's damn likely that someone from the Tojo clan did.
And if we can figure out who it was, Hamura will be off the hook.
What?
Sorry,
Find the
I'm
real
trying to
killer?
process this information. I'll
That's a
finish the
step too
thought.
far. Priority number 1 is proving his alibi. We do that, we're in the clear.
Sure. Two different ways to arrive at the same conclusion. If you can prove the alibi, absolutely. If you can't, like you'll have to, sort stuff out. What I was going to say is I was watching something recently where they were like, we're going to torture this person, in an action movie way now. Whatever. And oh, let me pause so that way the noises stop. And one of the characters was like, because it's like two hitman type people. It was the accountant too. Okay, yes, I do remember. So there's a scene in there where like there is like this proper Fed who's not on board with a lot of the stuff that they're doing, and then these two like criminals but like that we're supposed to root for, and they are like they're like, we're going to torture this guy to get the information, which torture doesn't work, and that needs to be acknowledged more in movies, but it's a movie, so whatever. And John Bernthal's character was like, yeah, well, what you do is you take out one eye and then start questioning them, because that way they know you're serious, and say you're going to take out the other one. That way they know you're serious, but they still have sight and something to lose. and who wants that? And so that's what this reminded me of for a second.
Hey.
There's pretty much no blood anywhere near the body, meaning Kume wasn't murdered in that alley. If I had to guess, I'd say he died in a moor.
There wasn't much blood around in a moor either, so that's why that's unlikely as well.
Night of the crime, an employee from another bar tossed their trash out in this alley. Around 2 a.m. Didn't see anything out of the ordinary, though. In other words, Kume got dumped sometime between 2 and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
That looks like something, though. It may just be factors. Oh. Did you...
Suspicion.
Nothing was found in Kume's pockets. No wallet, no phone, nothing. Bet the murderer broke the phone. Cops tried one of those Find My Phone things, but came up empty-handed. Guess the killer at least tried to cover his tracks.
Alrighty. Is there more for me to discover for bonus points? It doesn't look like it. So then I guess it's there for us to be able to review the information.
You take a peek in the alley when you were over at a moor? Doubt there's any traces left at this point. But it's apparently just out the back. Anyway, this is Kume, just before he died.
Before the killer took his eyes.
Come on, don't say stuff like that.
So what's the prosecution's angle on this?
Well, try thinking about it in the context of the Tojo Kyorei feud. 2 other Kyorei Yakuza turned up dead before this, each with their eyes gouged out. Not a far leap to assume the Tojo's responsible for all 3 murders. You follow?
There's a good chance the murders are the result of a Tojo clan versus Kyorei clan turf war.
Yep, go on.
All right. This is how the prosecution thinks it all went down. December 3rd, just around 9 o'clock, right out front of Club Amor. An argument breaks out between Captain Hamura of the Matsugane family and Kume and Murase of the Kyorei clan. Hamura and his thugs drag Kume into the club, at which point Murase abandons Kume and flees the scene. Hamura then locks Kume in Amor for around an hour, while he and his boys beat the daylights out of the guy. Around 10 p.m., Hamura kicks everyone out, leaving only himself and Kume in the club. Up to that point, their story matches the camera footage and the testimony we have from the owner of Amor. The prosecution's story continues as follows. Once the two of them were alone, Hamura tortured Kume even more violently. Then, between 2 and 3 a.m., he drove a sharp weapon into Kume's eye, killing him instantly. Once he finished gouging Kume's eyes out, Hamura dumped the body in the alley behind Amor. When questioned, Hamura said, "Me and Kume left Amor around midnight. I went for a steam right after." But since no evidence can back up that claim, the prosecution doubts its credibility. 6 a.m. on the morning of the 4th, Kume's body was found. And 1 week later, they arrested Hamura. So they've got three things: the camera footage, the bloodstains in the club, and Hamura's Swiss cheese alibi. Any of those alone wouldn't be enough to get a conviction. But with all three, the prosecution thinks they've got this case in the bag. End of the day, to them it's just Yakuza offing Yakuza.
Yes, there's a lot of reasons for them to suspect Hamura.
Makes sense they'd see it that way. I'm more interested in what you think, though. Did Hamura actually kill Kume?
I don't know. The guy rubs me the wrong way, yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's innocent. A cunning Yakuza like Hamura wouldn't just offload the corpse in an alley
Right?
like that.
Like you don't become a
Too
captain by
sloppy.
doing
Yeah,
dumb
you
shit
really
like
did.
that.
Forget about the eyes. You'd never even find the body.
Agreed. That's our Shintani-sensei. Prickliest guy in town. But damn if he's not a terrific lawyer.
With you there.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? What? Something wrong?
If Hamura didn't do it, the person who did is still out there somewhere.
Huh?
We've just got to find them if we want to clear Hamura's name.
Ha! You think we've got the manpower for that?
I do.
Tracking down a criminal like that takes an entire organized front. Best leaving that to the cops, if you ask me. My only job here is defending Hamura.
A lawyer's job is only to prove reasonable doubt, not the defendant's innocence. To them, the truth is irrelevant.
Then what's your next move?
Gonna need some more info on the victim. Remember Kume's buddy? The one who ran off when the Matsugane boys jumped him. Name's Akira Murase, from the Kyorei clan. I want to hear what he has to say.
About what?
About what he did after he watched Kume get dragged into the club. Did he really just abandon his friend? It's hard to believe.
Right. No self-respecting Yakuza would run off and leave his buddy to die. Murase must have at least attempted to rescue, but to find out for sure, that would mean...
Come on, man. Is this the time to go knocking on the Kyorei clan's door? Sounds like suicide to me.
I bet they're out for blood after what happened to Kume.
One way or another, I want that info from Murase. Huh. You're the ones who have to figure out how to get it. That's the deal, remember?
The deal my ass. Poking a hornet's nest ain't gonna get us anything but stung.
He's right, though. Come on, Kaito-san.
fine.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the smartest course of action, but like,
First things first.
at the same
We
time.
need to find out where the Kyorei clan's hiding. They gotta have a base or something.
Probably quickest to just go ask Matsugane-san. He's got all the real Tojo clan dirt.
Oh, I guess I'll pass. Can't exactly waltz in, being expelled and all.
Yeah, I'll take care of this one by myself. I'll call you when I'm done.
Okay, yep. Sorry, I'm just like constantly fiddling with the microphone. I hope the sound's not coming through or it's not too disruptive, and you know, if it is, that whatever. Hope I sound fine. Sorry. Hi there. Oh, no, I don't want to drink. Yes, cancel. I want to eat food. That's a window. Honestly, I could fuck up a burger right now.
Good stuff. Back to it.
God, day of distractions. One sec. If you're watching this as this is coming out, we're probably live on Twitch playing Sons of the Forest with Chrissy, that's Chrissy Pauline on Twitch, and Austin, Sanction XV. You know, it's supposed to be about cross promotion, but probably no one's watching this as it comes out. I've seen the analytics. But so we're talking about scheduling right now. Can you imagine if you were just driving down the street and somebody did that? I was hoping you were a fight.
Here, right this way.
The Matsugane are an offshoot of the Tojo clan. Not the biggest Yakuza family on the block. They're a small branch that's low on the tree. But the family's patriarch, Mitsugu Matsugane, is like a father to me. And Kaito-san.
Excuse me. Yagami-san's here to pay you a visit.
Oh, so good to see you again, my boy. Now then, feels like ages since you last stopped by.
Okay. I'm a sucker for like these father figures and
I wonder why that is, huh? Could it be that you're the only one who's glad to see me?
Well, you have a point there. How's Kaito these days? Staying out of trouble?
He's okay.
If not for that incident, he'd still be part of the family, you know. Hard to believe it's already been a year. The both of you were more or less the sons I never had.
The past is what it is.
True. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well, under your watch.
I'm sure Kaito-san will always feel like my Aniki. If not for you, I would have taken another direction in life. I'd be a very different person, I think.
You'd have turned out just fine, my boy.
Excuse me. Tea.
So then, what would drag you back to an office where you're not exactly welcome?
Hamura is giving me some grief.
Is he now? I was under the assumption Genda is handling the issue. Are you helping him out with the case now?
Shintani's got me looking for the Kyori clan. I just need to find them, so I can ask him a few things.
Not wise, my boy. You do know they're all up in arms right now? Sure you want this?
Don't worry. I just want to have a word.
Does the name the Kajihira Group mean anything to you?
No. Can't say that it does.
They're a Kansai outfit. They've got a front in the city. The KJ Art office down on Senryo Avenue. Be careful, though. There's Kyori crawling on every floor. These are Tojo clan streets, but that's their turf now.
Senryo Avenue. KJ Art, eh? I'll check it out.
I know you're busy. Although, you think I could visit your office Sunday soon? Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's, that's sweet. Like, he's giving him advice, but also being like, you're doing your own thing. Like, I was a little bit worried, and I think this is why the clan maybe doesn't like him. I don't know what went down with Kaito, but I was a bit worried that it may turn into one of those things of like, you were supposed to be our lawyer, like, what are you doing kind of attitude. But it really doesn't seem like it turned out that way, and I like that.
Kaito-san, just left the Matsugane office. The Kyore are shacked up in some place called KJ Art.
Huh. And that's where we'll find Murase?
Not sure. We won't know if we don't check it out ourselves.
You're thinking stakeout, huh? Sounds like the perfect time to give the drone a whirl.
That might be our only choice.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll see you over there.
I love that our big burly Yakuza friend is the one who operates the drone, right? If I'm understanding correctly. So what if they were older? I love the way that their bodies fly. And I'm glad they're finally dropping some money.
What's up?
It's me. You at KJ Art yet?
Looks like it. Where are you?
I'm on the opposite roof. Look up.
I mean, he did tell us to look up. I do see him, but I want to see. Wait, wait, is he giving her a shoulder massage? She doesn't look too into it. Right now. I need to look for Kaito. I mean, throw something at him, though.
Suspicious.
Cat cafe. Okay, can't wander around. So is there just like a hidden cat in each of these? Oh, look, a cat. And his reaction's always the same. It's so funny. Truly, I'm here for it. I don't like the way he just stares at me. Is he blinking in his picture? I don't think he's blinking. What are you guys doing?
Suspicious.
That's definitely not Kaito. How does he even get up there? All right. It's only worth 5, so it's not worth still looking around, but
Hey,
there he is. That shit's like a homing
I
beacon.
see you. Be up in a sec.
Still allowed me to look around, but I think we're good. Oh, yeah, because it won't let me look at those two. Love running everywhere. It makes me subtle as a bulldozer. Oh, they were gone. Oh, nope, there they are.